Hey guys, welcome to the video. I wanted to do a very wearable look. I've been getting it requested so much lately, and I did three, not six, three different lip options for you guys. So you can pick and choose which one you want to do. So if you want to know how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so jumping right in, I've already washed and prepped and primed my skin. So I'm going to be going in and using my Il Makiage Flawless Base Foundation and my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. And I'm going to just jump right in and start applying. I want to do a wearable look today, something really simple. I've been getting a lot of requests for very simple, everyday makeup. I did do my everyday routine, but I want to do just something that uses maybe a little bit more color, maybe a shimmer. Okay, so I put my concealer on the spots that I would like to highlight today. Now I'm just going to pat that out like so. Okay, so I blended that out, and I also set my face with powder. It's the same Coty Airspun that I've been using. Nothing's changed there. I just did a quick light dusting over the whole face. So now I'm going to go into this bronzer. This is the Park Avenue Princess Bronzer by Tarte. You can use any bronzer that you have. It is not a major thing. I'm going to use this Revlon brush, big fluffy brush, and just do a light bronze on the cheeks. Because for an everyday wear, I don't want to be too bronzed, too contoured, too put together. I want it to look light and fresh. I am going to hit my 5 head. I just like how it looks, guys. Do I need to contour my forehead? Technically, no. I just like how it looks better when I personally just like it. So now I'm going to go into the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, and I'm going to pick up my blush brush and do my blush. And I did say that I like to bring my blush back. So I've said it before, I have fat cheeks, so I like to blend it back so it doesn't look so harsh and make my cheeks look fuller if I put it right on the apples, like when I smile. If you have a slimmer face or you have smaller features, you can do that. Like if you have really tiny cheeks or really like a really slim face, you certainly can do that. I just personally don't because it doesn't look very good on me. So there's that. And I'm going to hit the nose a little bit. It just adds a little something something. You certainly don't have to do that, but I want to. Now I'm going to go in with this Sleek Solstice Highlighting Palette, and I'm going to do a mix of these two shades, which is like a lighter goldish shade and then a peachy shade. The gold one I find to be a little bit too light, and the peachy one, oh, that's pretty. The peachy one looks really nice on its own, but I just wanted a little bit stronger of a highlight. And this palette, you guys, this Sleek palette, is really blinding. Like, she shows up. Make it look a little more skin-like. So now I'm going to go in using my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I've had this thing since it launched. And I am going to go into a mix of these two colors. They're both like neutrally brown colors, but one's a little like warmer toned, and then the other one's a little cooler toned, like a little reddish, and then like a little more neutral yellowy goldish. But I'm going to mix those and make a transition shade. And I'm going to be using that Morphe E27. You guys know, I just freaking love this brush, guys. It just puts such a nice just wash of color on the lid. It makes everything look super blended, super fast. Yes. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the Morphe M433. It's a little smaller blending brush, and I'm going to be picking up this shade right here. It's a little bit more reddish tone and a little bit darker than those browns that we were using. And I'm going to buff and blend this into the outer V. Oh yeah, you can really see the red tones on camera. And like I said, I want this to be light, everyday wear type of shadow. Now, if you don't have the Morphe palette, if you don't have, like if you have just like you went to Walmart and you bought a quad, you can use whatever brown shadows you have. And you don't have to do, like I want to do a video with stuff that you just get from like Walmart or CVS or Walgreens or wherever, like a on-the-go makeup, because not everybody has brushes, not everybody has palettes, not everybody has, you know, the tools that video influencers or YouTubers use. And a lot of people get sent stuff PR. I don't, obviously I'm not a big YouTuber yet. So, I mean, I just have what I have, but I'm learning, you know. I'm also going to drag that on the lower lash line just to give some dimension. But you don't have to use a lot of tools, a lot of stuff. Like, you can use what you have. And that's why I want to make a video using just, like, I don't know, I think my mom probably has some stuff, and just go through and see what she's got and do a video. What do you guys want to see that? Like, I'm trying to make wearable looks. Like, you can use browns. The next one I'm going to go in with is this champagne-y, pinky, shimmery shade. And I know that most quads from, like, Walmart or Walgreens or Target, wherever you're buying your makeup, I know most quads have a champagne-y, pinky shimmer shade in them. And I know most quads have a brown shadow, if not 2 or 3. And I know that they have, I know they have shimmers. I know they have mattes. So really you can use whatever you have. And I like the contrast between mattes and shimmers. It tends to make the eye, like you can trick the eye into looking different shapes, different, you know, ways, just by using different shadows. So I want to spray my brush with my spray. And I'm going to go back in, and wetting your brush just brings out the intensity of that shimmer. And I love that. Like, that is my favorite thing. Just little tips and tricks that I've picked up on the way. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, so I want to kind of deepen this middle portion a little bit. So I'm going to go right next to that shimmer shade and pick up this one. It's a little more brownish, a little more neutral, but it's also a shimmer. And I think it's just going to blend really nicely. Oh yeah, that is pretty. That is really pretty. You certainly don't have to do this. This is not required. I personally like it because it blends in with the other shadows a little better. But again, whatever you have. I mean, it's just makeup, you guys. You don't have to do a lot. Okay, so I'm going to go into, a smaller brush. Let's do this tinier one. And I'm going to go into this shade. It's a light cream sheen of a shadow. It just gives a really pretty sheen. Like that. And I like to do this step because it opens up the eyes. Like, I have really small eyes, really tiny eyes. I'm also going to put that under the brow. But I like it because it opens the eyes up and makes you look more awake. Because if you're like me, you stayed up too late watching Disney Plus, and you need to look more awake. I would wear something like this if we had clients coming into the office, or if we had to go meet a client for lunch. If you guys don't know, I'm an office manager at a tech company, so we do talk to clients. We do have clients at our office quite a bit. So yeah, sometimes I gotta look put together. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do my brows on camera because I keep getting yelled at that I'm not doing them on camera. So I'm going to go in with the the e.l.f. brow pencil. It's the Instant Lift brow pencil. It's in the shade Deep Brown. And I like to just do a light little run through. So I get it kind of messy in the front, but that's okay because you go in with the spoolie on the other end and just brush it back into the brow. And then I just follow the line on both sides. I also like to extend it just slightly, not a ton, because I have a decent amount of brow anyway. Thank you, Dad. So yeah, I just want to make it look a little more put together instead of the Bushwick Bill situation that I have going on all the time. Okay, so I went and did the other brow off camera, and now I'm going to go in and do my eyeliner. I'm going to do a baby wing. I'm going to do liquid liner. You could certainly do a eyeshadow liner, a very soft liner, but I like to do a liquid liner. I like it to stay put all day. So I'm going to go in like I always do. And then when I'm out here, I'm not bringing it too far. And then you bring it out too far. I guess it's not. Okay. I'm going to go and do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have our baby liners done. I'm going to skip back to the brows and go in with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. This is a brow gel. You see how tiny that wand is? So I'm just going to run this through, and it is a clear brow gel. This does not have any tint to it. It's just clear, and all it's going to do is set my brow hairs in place so that way it looks put together throughout the day. There's that. Now I'm going to take my curler, my eyelash curler, hit those quick. I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara and hit the lashes. Oh my God. Did any of you do that? Do you see that? Pro tip, don't mess with it right away. Just keep doing what you're doing and come back to it later. Because once it dries up, it will make it really easy to just flick away. Okay, so I went and did the rest of my mascara off camera just so, I mean, it's mascara. You guys know how to do that. So with this thing, I'm going to take my Q-tip and just get rid of that. I'm going back in with my sponge. It does have a little bit of powder left. And I'm just pressing that in to make it look a little more. See? All fixed. So now the only thing I think we have left to do is lips. So I want to show a couple different lip options. The first one I'm going to do is called Hanalei. It's a lip treatment. So basically this would be like if you wanted to do just like a chapstick or a lip balm. Just something really simple. So there's one option. You could go in with a liquid lip. So I'm going to go in with Jeffree Star's Nathan Velour Liquid Lipstick. And this is just a nude. This is what I would recommend to pair with this. You could do a bright lip. Let's be real. You can do whatever color you want. You can do a black lip if you want to. I really don't care. If this was like a daytime look, I would just want a nude just because you don't want to like scare people. Okay, so this is the shade Nathan on. I really love this lipstick, you guys. This shade is great. Also, you could go in with a gloss. I'm going to go over top. You don't have to do this. You could just do a gloss. This is the ColourPop I Love Sada E in Curvy. And, I mean, if you got a pigmented gloss, go for it. I haven't tried the, what are they? The L'Oreal lip lacquers. Those are supposed to be really good. I just haven't tried them yet. I'm going to dab this a little bit so that way it's not so intense. All right, you guys, so here's another option. Which one do you guys like best? I think I like the lip combo with the gloss and the lipstick. So That is today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are not already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I don't know what you're waiting for. Just do it. It's a little red button right down there. You can become part of the Swag fam. And who doesn't want to become part of the Swag fam? Hit that notification bell if you hit subscribe so that way you get notified every time I upload a video. I love you guys so much and I appreciate you more than you know. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.